Okay, we're back to this now. Fallout Shelter on your favorite YouTube channel. The poorly aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Well, maybe. The season of Viva New Vegas has ended. Visit one of your regular vaults to collect any unclaimed rewards and remaining Nuka-Cola Quantum from your former experimental lab. The season of House Always Wins is here. Test your skill as Overseer in this season's new Experimental Vault. Experimental Vaults introduce a new twist and unique rewards. Seasons only last a short time, don't miss out. So, I'm not sure I'm into these seasons. We had joys, we had fun. We had seasons in the sun. But the wine and the song, like the seasons, they're all gone. $8.23 isn't saying anything to me, so how do I... Let's go. Yeah, I'll go 297. Vault-Tec engineered this experimental vault to operate precisely for the season's duration and will retire it at the end of the experiment. Yeah, this may be the last. Congratulations, Vault-Tec has selected you to be the Overseer of Vault 297. This may be the last season I play, I don't know. The vault keeps people safe from the dangers of the wasteland. As Overseer, your job is to expand and maintain the vault while keeping your dwellers safe and happy. Each room has a special attribute it uses. Assign dwellers with the best special to make them happy and produce extra racehorses. Vault-Tec will give you a daily rating based on your performance. Remember to keep your dwellers happy and do a great job. Please stand. I'm not going to stand up for this. Oy vey. So every time I start a season, I got to go through a tutorial again. Welcome to your new vault, Overseer. Let's introduce you to the basic concepts. First, let's build a room. Click on the hammer icon to open up the build menu. So this is, I'm not going to read all these things. I've read them before. I'm not allowed to do what I want. I have to do what they want me to, even though there's a limited amount of time to play this. I hate seasons. And it's telling me what to do, of course. I guess they want both of them to work there. I don't. And the reason I don't is I've got a perfectly good residential area, so it would be nice. Okay, I'm trying to double click on it, but you're in the way. Okay, I can't see what's going on because you're in the way. Have I mentioned you're in the way? Great, you've successfully completed your first rush and collected caps. I mean, if you wanted to have a real tutorial, you should probably tell people what caps are, but I mean, just telling you you have caps. It also makes me wonder, did I lose everything from my previous vault? Because I didn't see it show up on the list. Please connect your account to display the leaderboard. I don't know what connect your account means. Welcome to fabulous New Vegas. Through the season, you'll be able to test your luck, lucky spin wheel, and win amazing prizes. To be clear, we had earn more poker chips by logging in each day and complete seasonal quests. The prizes change each day, so make sure to check back often for your next chance to win big. So you notice I'm at rank 2 at 7 minutes in, and most of it's been reading. Okay, you already impregnated somebody. Yeah, so far I'm just not feeling the seasons. Build more living quarters. You notice it's telling me what to do all the time. When do I actually get to experience? When do I get to actually make the choices and prove I'm playing a game rather than just following your idiotic directions? Now see, the things I need to know, they're not telling me. Like why I'd want nightwear, for instance. I want to be clear. I've had a lot of fun with the original Fallout Shelter. Now, maybe somebody looked at their play numbers on Steam and said it's not enough, so we're gonna do this seasons thing. I like the background, by the way, seeing New Vegas and all of that. But I think it was the last one because I recognized this crashed vertibird. I like building the overseer's office at the bottom, but I don't think I can afford to do that because it would cost a lot of money just to get down there. Oh, well, it told me to build an overseer's office. It didn't tell me I couldn't do it. And to be clear, I didn't see a way to get into my normal vault, which is what I actually want to play. So 225 caps. Just to build more elevator. And I don't remember if I pointed this out before, but where are these caps coming from? Who's paying me? If we all live here down in the vault, who is there to pay me these caps? And you know, they say a new life underground. Well, if you look, you'll see that the living quarters are not underground. Your most important resource is power. The more rooms you build, the more power you need. If your power gauge turns red, rooms start shutting down. A shutdown room goes dark and won't produce racehorses. Hint: rebalance your power by assigning better dwellers or rushing the power rooms. Continue. I will admit I have never looked at the special attributes of anybody to assign them to the right room. They say how vital it is, and then I seem to do okay without ever having to do that. The main problem is I'm usually out of caps. And when you're out of caps, you just sit here and look at the game. Or you rush rooms, and if you rush rooms, you often fail at that. And you're thinking, I can buy stuff in this game. There's microtransactions. Well, that's true. That means other people are doing better than you because they're spending more than you. Pay to win. And especially for me, the poorly aged sarcastic PC witty gamer, as much as I like the base game of Fallout Shelter, and I like the Fallout games for the most part, I have a lot of things to do in my life. Including playing a bunch of games on this channel. So I'm losing out on a lot of content. Simply because I have other games to play, other things to do. I mean, you know, there's people with lives and wives and families and all that too. They're losing out as well. So they're more likely, I would assume, to pay for the faster game where you level, you pay to level. Okay, now we got two Preggies running the cafeteria. Of course, you want to build more rooms. You don't have the chips for it. I mean, the caps for it. You get caps by doing all the stuff they want you to do, but by the time you do that, what happens is what happened to me, which is you get there and they go, oh, that season's over. Forget about that vault. So it really is starting a new game over again. And like I said, I couldn't even find the established vaults I already have that weren't part of this seasonal nonsense. It wants me to build another room. But most of the rooms cost too much for me to build. I guess they're trying to get me to build more power, so I guess I'll do that. Rooms work together. I think you can make them 3 units wide or something like that. I'm going to put a butcher knife in his hand. And I'm going to give her a rusty power fist. Because things happen to the vault. It's not all idyllic and sitting around wondering whether you should buy things in their store. For some reason, the people in the living quarters are not breeding. Obviously, we have two preggies right here, but the purpose for the player of putting a man and a woman up there is for him to knock them up, which they do behind the scenes, so you don't have to worry about kids seeing this and learning the facts of life. We would never want kids to know where they actually come from, now would we? But yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in there, and they need to get to it. Put up your dukes and get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Again, I don't know what the thumbs up is about. I mean, thank you for congratulating me for something you haven't told me what it is. Okay, now 2 people are in the back, presumably doing whatever it takes to get her pregnant. I'm not really clear on the facts of life. I know there was a sitcom called The Facts of Life. And I'm sending the newly impregnated female down to work in the power producing lab. Now this black guy that just knocked up this black girl is looking lovingly at this redhead. Oh no, he's not. I'm sorry. There's another couple backstage. My bad. I hope working in the power station doesn't negatively affect the unborn babies in any way. Right now I'm rendering a video of Planet Coaster 2000, which is why I have time to do this. I recently did a series called How the Playoffs Should Have Gone. It has all the teams in it that went to the playoffs, and then I play them at the hardest difficulty level, trying to get the teams I like, or I should say want, to go further to advance in the playoffs. And that took a lot of my time. I even did 2 different versions of the Super Bowl, which I call the Super Duper Bowl, because I think the term Super Bowl is actually trademarked. So I got 2 different versions of Super Duper Bowl. My actual first Super Bowl broadcast from that series was close to 5 hours long, because it had a pregame, it had a halftime, and all of that, of course. So now that I've got done with that, I'm trying to get back into other games so that you get a good mix of what's available to the PC player. Remember, this is a PC video channel. I'm not saying if you don't have a PC, you can't watch it or anything. Of course, I want all the subscribers I can get. I'm saying that I'm not featuring Xbox gaming or PlayStation gaming or what are those handheld things? Anyway, I'm not featuring any of those. I'm concentrating on PC games, but it's the wide variety of PC games. To where there's wrestling, there's football, there's basketball, there's bowling. There's RPGs like Skyrim, Oblivion Remastered, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 4, Fallout 76,000, Fallout 3000. And we've heard a lot of rumors online. And by we, I mean me. There is nobody else here. Nobody. I'm not saying I live alone. I'm saying nobody else is running this channel. I watched a video today about how to be a success on YouTube. And one of the things it said was hire coaches, hire a staff of people and all that. It's like, okay, can't do any of that. At least not right now. I would like to take on a couple of editors, people to help me with the deals and stuff like that, but at this point, they would have to work for free on a trust basis that they would be cut in for the profits if this channel's ever monetized, which I have no idea whether it'll ever be monetized. I know I'm not going to monetize it at 1,000 subscribers when I get there. So see, when you have 81 caps, you could rush rooms and take your chances, or you could sit and watch the screen and talk to the screen as if it's your subscribers or people coming by to check out the channel. Right here on the Poorly Aged Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo. Because I do a wide variety of games, I don't think the algorithm at YouTube has figured me out. And I'm not complaining. I do what I can to get my videos in front of other people's eyes. And over time, I'll get better at this, and the algorithm will figure out what I'm doing so they'll know who to recommend videos to. It'll all work out. I'm not one of these guys that whines about the algorithm all the time or anything. Who would listen, right? I mean, people are barely listening now. If at all. The next person's going to show up in 1 hour and 39 minutes. Well, I don't know if she'll be the next, but someone's going to show up in 1 hour and 39 minutes. That's real time, not game time. So I don't know if I'm going to wait around for that or not. As I said, I'm not really feeling this seasons thing. I like the base games and all the things they've done to it to update it ever since it first launched. And it was a novelty to play my first season game. But again, I was constantly being nagged, hey, 18 days from now you can't play this vault anymore. Make sure you play this every day so that you can play it out, because the season's going to end. And it did end, and they got rid of my vault. Even though they told me to go into the vault to pick it up, or at least that's what it looked like it was saying. Nothing got picked up from that vault. Not caps, not weapons, not clothing. Everything I earned, poof, went away. Why? The season was over. They're putting interesting things into the season, but knowing that I don't have the time to put in a half hour or an hour a day for the next 30 days on this season makes me less enthusiastic about it. These, oh, I see why the idiots are just standing around. There's no chicks. So we'll do a chick exchange. Take 2 of the guys and put them down in water production, which will leave one guy up in the housing unit with 3 beautiful, I was going to say brides, but I don't think there's been a wedding ceremony right here on your favorite YouTube channel. And if there had, then I'm guessing it'd be a polygamist. Okay, now see, so I thought there were 3 chicks. Based on the hair, I thought there were 3 chicks and 1 guy. It turns out there's 1 guy. I mean, there's 2 guys and 2 girls. Also known as women. So at this point, you basically click on people to level them up. You wait for the babies to be born. As you can see, you can hone in on. This is the tightest you could go in to see a room, which, you know, it fills the screen, so that's good. I don't know what they're doing to create the energy, but good for them. And here's the guys producing water with the wrench. And I guess the gray-haired black guy is his supervisor because he's got the clipboard there. Your vault needs a steady supply of food, power, and water to run properly. If you run low on any of these racehorses, the bars at the top of the screen will turn red. Ah! When low on power, rooms will start shutting down. When low on food, dwellers start to lose health. When low on water, dwellers become irradiated. The required resource line on the resource bar shows your vault's current resource needs. Hint: the further above or below the required resource line your resources are, the greater the effect. Don't share that hint with anybody. Just for you and me. So the black guy's just looking at his clipboard and writing stuff down. Here in the cafe where nobody comes to eat, again, one person writing on a clipboard, the other person doing work. Now, what did he see? I don't know what I just got a thumbs up for. Oh, but some guy's going into the back with a lady. This is basically how you get, I mean, there's other ways to get new vault dwellers as well, but the basic way is to procreate. So we assign one or more male vault dwellers to the task of helping in the procreation. I'm sure they hate these duties. But again, the reason I'm not doing more is because more is not available to me in the game right now. You have to have more caps for that. Now we got 4 workers and 2 of them are just smiling and writing stuff down on their clipboards. We got 1 black lady hitting some type of a machine with a hammer. Okay, what'd I do to get the thumbs up? Is it the food thing? Okay, now some guy went backstage with a chick, so she's probably going to come out pregnant. Well, that didn't take long. We're going to put the newly impregnated chick in water production. If you want to see somebody play a whole season of this, you'd have to go somewhere else. I don't know if anybody is streaming full seasons. Like I said, season seems like a nice idea. It's really the getting rid of all your progress that I don't like. If they say, okay, we're going to do a season of this thing, and then another season, but you keep your rewards from the previous season, you're in the same vault as the previous season. Which I don't know if the writing would even allow that, but I'm just saying. Disasters occur when a rush fails or randomly in any room. Dwellers in the room automatically fight the disaster. Dwellers lose health while fighting a disaster, but if dwellers fail, the disaster spreads to nearby rooms. Drag dwellers into and out of rooms affected by a disaster to keep them alive. Click to continue. So the water production was set on fire. You would think they would have water to put out the fire. Are they going to clean up that burned out? I mean, look at this place. Yeah, probably don't want to be jumping up and down when you're pregnant. But I don't know if it's going to be permanently burned for the whole 30 days now or what. More water production is the next thing I have to build, but I don't have enough. See, it takes 125, and I've got 104 right now. So it's a matter of sit back, talk to your subscribers or whoever drops by, wait for things to happen. You can't make them happen. This isn't a video game or anything, you know. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you get the point. In video games, you make things happen. Here, you wait for things to happen quite a lot. Are these all guys again up there in the... I don't know how that keeps happening. Because we don't need 4 unattached guys in the living quarters all the time. It's inefficient. Okay. I'm not sure what Preggy is up there in the living quarters right now. Once you're pregnant, get out of the living quarters. Get back to work. She's supposed to be in water production. Instead, she's moping around. Lady, get back to work. Now the other Prager just left water production. I don't get it. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel. See, so the other Preggy is now... Maybe a single cell water production can only employ 2 people. Maybe that's what the problem is. But I can't do much about that. I can't add to the water production or the food production at this point. I don't have enough taps. So these 2 guys are looking at each other. That's... I mean, looking at them in an unsettling sort of way. There's 1 chick and 3 guys up there, which is not something we'd ever want. But again, we don't have enough rooms to employ these people. I think they should have paced this game differently so that you don't just have a bunch of people standing around doing nothing. That's the job of the gamer, to sit around doing nothing, so that maybe he'll go to your little microtransaction store and buy stuff with real money to make this game better. Okay, so now we got food. And somebody got to level 2. We got a 96% happiness rate. Remember, it said people would show up if our people were happy. Certainly our breeders must be happy, at least the guys. I mean, you know. What a job, what a job. If something exciting doesn't happen by the end of the first hour of this video, I'm just going to upload it. Well, that sounded wrong. What I mean is, if something doesn't change, to make me want to play, say, another 10 minutes or 20 minutes or half hour or whatever. Then I'm gonna save the game, upload this video, and you know, the next time I play it, we'll see if something more exciting happens. I've got other things I can play anyway. One reason I'm doing Fallout material is because of Fallout TV show, of course. I'm hoping people interested in that will want to see what the games are like. A lot of people might not know this, but the Fallout TV show is actually based on a series of games. Okay, now that looks burned out. I don't know how to unburn any particular area in this game. And by the way, if you want to be technical about it, and I do, none of these women should be having babies. Now hear me out. I'm not saying they're bad people or anything, just because they breed with random strangers in this game. They shouldn't be having babies, because if a season only lasts 30 days, guess what? I don't know much about sex, but I'm pretty sure human gestation is longer than 30 days. So nobody should be having babies. Is that guy trying to flirt with that girl to get her to go back to... By the way, there's beds out here. I'm glad they're not using them, you know, in full view of the camera or anything like that. They go backstage, which is nice, especially for a G-rated YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. But there are beds right out here that nobody ever uses. By the way, if you look over here, you see much cleaner looking vault suits, a different shade of yellow and a different shade of blue, and they're stacked over here too with the hangers and right here on this shelf. So how come nobody's wearing that shade of blue? Dude, hurry up and seduce her. We're getting near the top of the hour. Yep. Back to writing on the clipboard of the other person. Just washing a table. I don't think there is any food involved. And you see that. Now, look at this place. Is that where you want your water to come from? That filthy, dirty, horrible place? Of course, we're low on water, and they said that if we get low on water, people will get irradiated. So I'm guessing people will get irradiated. Will that mean they turn into ghouls? I don't know. And this loser still, you know, his whole job is to breed with this chick. He still hasn't done it. We gave you one job to do. I guess I'll rush some rooms, but it'll probably cause chaos, panic, widespread horror. Oh, hey, now we've got more caps, so we can actually buy more rooms. And we've got a lunchbox that has a stim pack in it. A surgical ripper. 100 caps. And a gold watch. Not to mention an assault-tron head. How do I give him an assault-tron head? Yeah, well, sorry. We're underground. We don't have everything in the world. Okay, all the guys are armed and dangerous now. Okay, now this guy and this girl are starting to dance. Hopefully that means a little over 9 months from now, we'll hear the pitter-patter of little feet. Now, good news, neither the father nor the mothers ever take care of these babies once they are born. So nothing takes them away from their actual jobs in the vault. The babies just seem to know how to do everything right from their birth. I also think, uh-oh, it had 11 seconds left before it would have produced food. So I rushed him thinking that was safe. It doesn't look safe to me. Now here's something, by the way. We're low on food. We have no water. And yet the people are 96% happy. Am I like a cult leader or something? That people are so happy around me even when everything is going to... Okay, now I think we better do an add-on to the water treatment plant. And see, that cleaned the... And we'll add an addition to the diner so that we can assign more people. Dude, you're out of breeding and you're in food production and you're in water production. And let's look at our new rooms because we got nothing else to do in this game. It looks bigger and stuff, but wait, now we got two women that all they do is mess with their clipboard. Maybe this is why we don't have any water. This is only half the people on clipboards all the time. And this has one worker, although she's taking a break right now, but two women on clipboards. And we're down to just 95% happiness. Dude, if you take her in the back room, you're gonna be 100% happy. By the way, I've never begged anyone to breed in a video game before. Okay, now the power generator room. It went dark, but it has 3 sections now. The diner has 2 sections. The living quarters have of 4 sections. What are you thumbs upping me about? Give me a clue. Tell me what I'm doing right or doing wrong. To access the store, please enable the Steam overlay in the Fallout Shelter Steam property. You mean I can't even access the store? That's great. You must build the Overseer's office before you can access the quest list. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. There's no rating. They're going to wait until I'm not here to rate me, apparently. Weapons, outfit, junk, pets, dwellers. Help. We've got 5 male dwellers, 7 female dwellers, 7 pregnant dwellers. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the pregnant dwellers are the females. 0 children. The average dweller is level 2.58. The average dweller's strength is 1.83. The average dweller perception is 1.92. The average dweller endurance is 1.75. The average dweller charisma is 1.5. Average dweller intelligence 1.42. Average dweller agility. By the way, I don't know if this is on a scale of 1 to 10 or what. Average dweller agility 2.17. Average dweller luck 1.67. Power production per minute is 6.27. Food production per minute is 6.05. Water production per minute 5.45. Power consumption minute. Didn't we already do these? Oh, these are consumption. So 4.40 power consumption a minute. Food consumption a minute. I didn't know this was in here. 4.32. Water consumption a minute. But if this is the most exciting thing I can find to do in this game, that's a problem. Water consumption a minute 4.32. Common weapons 0. Rare weapons 3. Legendary weapons 1. Weapon recipes 0 out of 244. Common outfit 1. Rare outfit 1. 0. Legendary outfit 0. Outfit recipe 0 out of 137. Time played 51 minutes. Lunchboxes open 3. Pet carriers open 0. Dwellers 12. Babies born 0. Dwellers revived 0. Dwellers evicted 0. I didn't know I could evict them. Dwellers customized 0. Dead dwellers 0. Levels gained 20. Special stats. Train 0. Stimpaks taken 0. Radaway taken 0. Caps collected 22,185. Power collected 299. Food collected 264. Water collected 242. Weapons collected 4. Weapons crafted 0. Weapons sold 0. Weapons scrapped 0. Outfit collected 1. Outfits crafted 0. Outfits sold 0. Outfits scrapped 0. Junk collected 3. Junk sold 0. I didn't know I could sell junk. Pets collected 0. Pets sold 0. Elevator rides 69. I don't know why we're keeping track of our elevator rides. Successful rushes 3. Failed rushes 1. Fires extinguished 2. Raider attack stop 0. Deathclaw attack stop 0. Feral ghoul attack stop 0. Rad roach infestation stop 0. Rad scorpion infestation stop 0. Mole rat infestation stop 0. Alien attack stop 0. Scorched attack stop 0. Security Tron attack stop 0. Dweller sent to the wasteland 0. Wasteland exploration time 0 minutes. Wasteland creatures killed 0. I'm not reading the rest of these things, which are all 0 anyway. fact, I'm going to thank you for watching, and I'm going to get on with other aspects of my life right here on the favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aged Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo.